Hey friends, welcome to another video. Wanted to give you a quick update on Pchain Ico. The people who are part of my Telegram group, they already know about it. So basically they are closing their whitelist on 10th May. So you have to complete the KYC and all the documentation before 10th May. If I take you to their Telegram announcement, you can see here the registration whitelist plus KYC closing date is 10th May, Singapore time, 18 hours GMT. So basically you have to complete your KYC and whitelisting before 10th May. So guys, go ahead and create your account. What you have to do is you have to click on whitelist and need to create your account, email, password. And once your account is created, you need to log in into your account and you have to upload your passport. So remember, the only document they are accepting is the passport. So no other document, no driving license, no Aadhaar card. So make sure you have a passport. And along with that, you also need a address proof. It could be your bank statement or utility bill, plus the photograph selfie with a piece of paper, handwritten Pchain on top of it, along with your passport. So these are three documents: passport, address proof, and the photograph along with the identity proof and the Pchain written on the paper. So basically, I've been tracking this project for I think a month now. First of all, when I got an email from Torque Capital Partners, as you know, I follow Torque closely because they track some of the great projects and they have a great track record, guys. So basically, Torque Capital Partners is a group of enthusiasts, group of venture capitalists, and basically they do the seed fundings and they support these ICOs, these startups. So they do advise and they do capital funding, the seeding. They provide ICO strategy, roadmap coordination. So all these things, end-to-end support they provide to these ICOs. So if you look at their partners, their track record, so they have been engaged with some of the great projects of blockchain space like Icon, OneChain, Power Ledger, Dragon Chain, Matrix. And if you see here, Pchain is a part of their partner. So again, I'm very excited about this project. And again, guys, it's not a paid or sponsored video. If they have highlighted few of the main features of Pchain, so basically they have highlighted 4 key factors why they like Pchain. So basically, they say Pchain is most ambitious blockchain project we have seen to date, capturing and improving on the most exciting aspects of project like rootstock, that is sidechain. There are a lot of projects who support Ethereum scalability using sidechains. They have Polkadot, that cross-chain interoperability. Again, it's a buzzword now. You can transact between the blockchains, different blockchains seamlessly. So all the blockchains can talk to each other. That is called, again, interoperability. And Zilliqa, that is, again, Zilliqa focuses on sharding, how to scale, using sharding technology. Basically, it breaks the computation, into small parts. So again, I'm not a core technical guy, but again, if you want, you can search what is sharding. If you look at here, the world-class team led by Dr. Feng, he is known as the godfather of Chinese blockchain. Again, this project is based out of China, and it's often called to be Chinese Ethereum. So like we call it Chinese Neo, we call it Chinese Ethereum, or Icon, we call it Korean Ethereum. So people call him a Chinese Vitalik, who invested the first international blockchain patent in China and executed China's first ever financial blockchain transaction. So he's known name in this space and people know him. And he has some great partnerships in pipeline. If you see, he has they have 11 Chinese commodity exchanges, equity exchanges, and financial asset exchanges, as well as the government mandated Chinese Federation of Logistics and Purchasing, and many more. So basically they are tied up with Chinese government in some manner, and that is great for the home companies, because Chinese people like homegrown projects. If you see, Alibaba, so they prefer Alibaba over Amazon or WeChat over WhatsApp. So they are always, pro homegrown projects. And if they have some government backing or support, it is good for the project, in long run. So here are some of the highlights. So this is the first reason why they like capturing the most exciting aspects of the all these. So it's mixture of all these technology, sidechain, cross-chain, sharding. If you look at Zilliqa market cap, guys, Zilliqa is trading like 1 billion at $1 billion market cap currently. And if you look at Pchain hard cap, I think they are raising like 35 million. So I think 35 million for a blockchain project like Pchain is very reasonable. And I think it puts Pchain on a sweet spot. And for the investors, there are enough room for the price appreciation. Again, guys, not a financial advice. I don't have license to provide, financial decision. So please do your own research. Do not believe in any YouTuber or any person, any random person on social media. The most important aspect which I like is their team. So in their team, I see there are few heavy hitters and who have relevant exposure, relevant track record in crypto space. So if you see here, a world-class team led by Dr. Feng, who invested, like I have already mentioned, he's known to be Vitalik of China. So they have highlighted this, about their team. Here you can see his profile, the first international blockchain patent from China, the chief scientist of blockchain application committee in China Federation. Again, he is tied up with government, in some sort of manner. That's very good for the project. Again, he is ex-chief scientist of internet finance and co-chair of the patent review board in IBM Research China. So he is an all-star guy. He has worked with IBM Research. He is tied up with Chinese government. He is known to be Vitalik Buterin of China. He is the inventor of the first international blockchain patent from China. So he's an all-star team, and I think it's worth giving shot to this ICO. Again, the third reason they have highlighted partnerships in the pipeline with the consortium of 11 Chinese commodity exchange. So aside from the technical chops, having this kind of track record means Dr. Feng also has access to the kind of network that any other blockchain entrepreneur could only dream of. This has allowed him to establish an incredible pipeline of partnerships for the Pchain project straight out of the blocks. So, what happens if you are coming with an ICO or you're having startup projects? You need to have a right set of partnerships and pipelines. No matter how good is the project, if you do not have pipeline or partnerships, you cannot take the project forward. And I think he has right set of partnerships with some big companies and with Chinese government. Additionally, Pchain have a partnership with the Chinese Federation of Logistics, who are a government-mandated agency. So this is a government-mandated agency, guys. It's not a government, but it is government-mandated agency, whose mission is to harness advances in technology for the logistics and procurement. Dr. Feng is also chief scientist of the blockchain application committee of that, what you call Chinese Federation. So he is the chief scientist there. This gives Pchain unrivaled access to industrial applications for which they are uniquely able to provide solutions to given the scalability of their solution. So they will have an upper hand, guys, because of these big partnerships. If you see here the names of all the partners. So these are just two of an entire ecosystem of partnership in place, which include partnership with likes of the Chinese Computer Federation, the Harvard Innovation Lab, the North American Blockchain Association, the University of Queensland, and more. So these are some, partners of Pchain. And the fourth reason they have mentioned here, multiple applications already agreed to be built on the Pchain blockchain, with many further projects in the pipeline. So unlike a lot of new blockchain projects, Pchain has not just partners, but has already negotiated for several exciting applications to be built on it. So basically, guys, they are already in talk with some of the applications, some of the projects who are going to build on top of Pchain ecosystem. So that's again great, guys, because if you see Icon or Neo or any other project, you know, the kind of ICOs lined up and the kind of applications being developed on these projects, somehow, you know, these ICOs development is pushing the price upward for these projects. So if you could see here, so we can give you sneak preview by telling you that a major cultural blockchain project recognized by Japan's Blockchain Association will be one of the first projects to be implemented on the Pchain blockchain. So they have some Japanese company, Japanese application is going to build this is going to be the first application on top of Pchain. So they have some, Pchain is one of the most hyped projects of 2018. And however, so guys, these are some great points, great reasons why should you invest. The only reason, you know, the negative I would say, or what you say, the minus point, the weak point, they do not have working product or MVP, the minimum viable product as of now. But going forward, I think in next 3 to 6 months, they will have their alpha, beta, and all these products will be lined up. So if you're a long-term investor and believer of the technology, and if you believe in Pchain, I think you can go ahead and invest. But as an ICO investor, if you're just looking for the, you know, short-term flipping, it may or may not, you know, it may or may not happen. But if I compare with some of the great projects, like just take an example of credits. When credits came, there was a lot of controversy about the product, their you know, speed, the transaction per second, and there were a lot of videos, you know, some YouTuber made video, okay, this is not good, they are lying, and they didn't have, you know, working product, but still it did well. So any blockchain projects who are developing these sort of technologies, the technology that I mentioned, you know, interoperability, sidechain, cross-chain, or, you know, futuristic technology tend to do well. So if I look at the hard cap, which is 35 million for the blockchain project, I think personally I'm going to invest into it for short to medium term, and we'll see, you know, where I will land. So that is it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.